Everybody may be seated. This is your last chance to run away if you want to.
Come here, baby.
Okay. This is a good start then. All right. How you feeling? Good? Beautiful? You look handsome? All right. Every time I give you a compliment, that's a little extra charge on ceremony. No, teasing. Listen, before we get started, I just want to say a couple things about this couple here. I've known Dave since we were about 8, 9 years old. Okay? I had the privilege of coaching him on a soccer team. And one of the things I found out about this young man back then, and that was a long time ago. How old are you now, Dave? Okay. I wish I was 45. I'm 72 now. But anyway, David, we started playing soccer, I was coaching and all that stuff, and we get into a game, and one of the kids, you know, on our team scored a goal. Everybody was happy, everything was good. Dave went over like the rest of his teammates and shook his hands and, you know, give hugs and all that kind of stuff. Well, later on in the game, the opposition scored a goal. Well, the first guy there to go up to the opposition guy that scored a goal was Dave. Dave's giving him a hug and all that, and everybody's looking around. It's like, wait a minute, we don't do this. You know, that's a competition. But that was the first thing that kind of kicked into me that he was a special person, because he saw the goodness in what other people did, and he didn't care whether they're a friend or foe. He always let them know how he felt about them. And Dave, if we had more people in this world like you, our world would be a much better place, you know?
Sweet.
So now that brings me to you. Because I coached Dave for a lot. There's one more story about Dave, but I got to talk about you. By Dave picking you to be his wife, or asking you to be his wife, and you accepting, tells me a lot about you, because when he first started dating you and whatnot, bumped into him, and he was telling me about this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful girl named Samantha. And I said, Dave, you sound really, you know, you're hooked on her. He goes, she's the one. And what you call me, Officer Quimby or something like that? He had nicknames for me all the time. Yeah, Chief Quimby, you look alike. So, it's like whatever. And then he used to call me Mr. Big, you know, but I was about 45 pounds heavier then, so I guess that's why he called me Mr. Big. But anyway, my point being is, when he first started dating you and seeing you, he knew you were the one. So him seeing the goodness in other people, whether playing sports or just in reality, but then seeing dating his future wife, he knew you were the one. That says something a lot about you. So how about a big round of applause for this? And last story, and then we're going to do this, okay? All right. I was working the night shift, and I wasn't at the field with the game going on. And it was Dave's last game in intramurals. Remember this, Dave? Yep. Okay. And I'm working, then I get paged. Call the snack shop up right away, pop. Put the radio on, you know, so I put it on. KYW, they make an announcement that Dave Spieler scored a goal, his first goal on the last day of him playing soccer, youth soccer. So, right? Now, he scored against Chris Arnold, and some of the boys, my boys here know, Chris Arnold was, nobody scored on Chris Arnold, but Dave Spieler scored on Chris Arnold. That was really, really good. So I had the pleasure to pull him from the snack bar. My wife was working the snack bar. She got Dave, and I congratulate him. I'm so proud of you, David. Okay? You got it. All right. Enough of the old history and stuff. Here we go. You guys, you don't have to be married. All right. Dear family and friends, we have gathered here today to joyfully acknowledge the wedding of Dave and Samantha. They have requested your presence on this memorable occasion in order that you might share with them the pledging of their everlasting love on this day of commitment. commitment of marriage is one of the most important decisions the two of you will make in your lives. The vow of marriage is a pledge of everlasting love, uniting you in matrimony, whereby you commit to share all life has to offer, the good times and the bad, with patience and understanding, friendship, and a willingness to communicate with one another, a genuine like for each other, and the willingness to accept and understand each other's strengths and weaknesses. The vows that you are about to exchange serve as the verbal representation of the love that you pledge to each other, for it is not in the words that which you will speak today that will bond you together as one, but the inner sense of love and commitment that each of you feels in your soul. That's a very important line. Okay? You guys up with it? Everything good so far? All right, here we go, David. Dave, do you take Samantha to be your wedded wife? Will you love, comfort, honor, and respect her? Will you share all life has to offer, your hopes and dreams, your achievements and disappointments with her from this day forward?
I do.
Very good. Good start. Samantha, do you take Dave to be your wedded husband? Will you love, comfort, honor, and respect him? Will you share all life has to offer, your hopes and dreams, your achievements and disappointments with him from this day forward, and restrict him to limited wrestling operations? Say it nice and loud. So
I
everybody-
do.
There you go. All right. The wedding ring is an unbroken circle that symbolizes unending and everlasting love. It's a Bible symbol that represents your inner commitment to one another. May your life together be blessed with everlasting happiness. Okay? We have the rings? Open that up, baby. Okay? So, put this on the. Take your time. You've got plenty of time.
I'm taking.
You're gonna Renee, once you put that on there, Samantha. Beautiful. The school district must be paying you pretty good. That's a heck of a run. Yes. Repeat after me. With this ring, nice and long,
With this ring,
I thee wed
I do wed,
and offered as a symbol
offer
of my everlasting love.
my everlasting love.
Very good. Okay. Place that on Dave's fingers. Okay. All right. Okay. David, you ready? With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed
I be wed,
and offered as a symbol
I will offer as a symbol
my everlasting love.
my everlasting love.
For as much as both Dave and Samantha had consented in matrimony and have witnessed the same before God in this company, have declared the same by joining hands and by the giving and receiving of rings, I do therefore, by the authority vested in me as the Mayor Emeritus of the Township of Pennsauken on this special occasion, and of the laws of the state of New Jersey. How about a big round of applause?
Kiss for Dave! Kiss for Dave! Hey! Kiss for Dave! Come on, Dave!
Good job, kid.